Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation. We are excited to introduce you to an innovative platform that's transforming the way developers code, collaborate, and create. We are Team Replit AI, and today we'll be walking you through the core features, audience benefits, and the powerful AI capabilities that make Replit a standout AI tool in modern development workflows. Our team includes myself, Abhishek, Hariharan, Adyesh, and Nihar. So, Replit is a powerful cloud based development environment that integrates artificial intelligence to help users code faster, smarter, and more efficiently. The platform offers a few standout AI tools. The first one is the Replit agent, which can generate full stack applications based on plain text prompts, like asking it to build a weather app and it starts writing code immediately. Then there's the Replit Assistant, a more interactive tool that can help fix bugs, explain code, or suggest improvements as you type. What sets Replit apart is the ability to run, debug, and deploy applications directly from the browser. No installations or configurations are needed. It's ideal for both solo development and team projects thanks to its real-time multiplayer coding and instant deployment features. Replit is designed to serve a wide range of users. For beginners, it's incredibly welcoming. The interface is clean and minimal, and the AI assistant acts like a personal tutor. Users can learn by doing typing code, running it instantly, and asking the AI for help when stuck. Educators love Replit because it allows them to create assignments, monitor progresses, and provide feedback directly on the platform itself. For professional developers, they use Replit for rapid prototyping, experimenting with new languages, or even deploying microservices, all without setting up environments locally. So whether you're just starting out or you're building a production level code, Replit offers a tool that matches your needs. Replit follows a tiered pricing model, making it accessible to both individuals and teams. The starting tier is free and offers basic features, a great option for students or casual learners. The core plan, priced at $30 per month annually, unlocks some premium AI tools like Replit Agent and gives you AI credits and access to more advanced models like GPT-4o and Cloud. For teams, there's a $35 per use per month plan that adds collaboration tools, private deployments, and shared resources. And for enterprises, Replit offers custom pricings and features like SSO, dedicated support, and scalable infrastructure. As for accessibility, everything runs in the browser. There's no setup. It works on any device with the internet, and it supports over 50 programming languages. That makes it a truly universal coding platform. So that's it for my part. My friend Hariharan will continue from here.
Hi everyone, this is Hariharan. In this presentation, I will highlight the key features of Replit and continue with the demonstration of a budget tracker application in Replit. So first, the key features. One of the biggest advantages, how quickly we can get started. There's no need for any installations. We can start coding right in the browser with everything pre-configured and ready to go. It's fast and beginner friendly and supports numerous languages like Python, C++, JavaScript, and etc. There is no need of any local setup and we can do it everything right in the browser. And next feature is the real-time collaboration. Replit makes the collaboration seamless and easier. So we can just create an environment and multiple users can work on the same code in real time. It has built-in communication tools which makes the communication easier, and we can also see live updates as soon as a coder changes, and this makes the team coding efficient and interactive. Next is AI powered coding. This is the biggest advantage of Replit. So Replit has two AI agents, one is AI agent and one is AI assistant. Both of these suggest full code snippets, they detect the errors early, and they also do the debugging and speed up our development process. This is especially helpful when working on new project and learning new syntaxes. Powerful deployment. Deployment is super simplified in Replit. Once we develop our app, we can just deploy it instantly with just one click. The backend is sorted and the scaling process is all automated in Replit. So Replit automatically handles the setup and scales our application as we get more users, and the application gets engaged with more users. To summarize, Replit brings together instant coding, live collaboration, AI support, and one-click deployment in a single platform without any installations and uh, without any installations. It is designed to support the entire development lifecycle from writing code to launching live apps. Hi, this is Hari again, and in this presentation, I'm going to demonstrate the budget tracker application built in this Replit tool. So I'll just run through the quick demo. So first we need to navigate to Replit, and then we just need to log into our account. So once we log into our account, this is the home screen that we see. We will have the home and we will have apps. So this is the place where the apps is the section where all the apps that we have built will be available, and if we are deploying any application, so this is where we can find all the deployments. So I'm currently using a free version in Replit. So this allows me to create three public applications. So for now, we are going to concentrate on the budget tracker application, and let me go to the application. So yeah, this is the application, and it's completely built in Replit using the help of AI agent and assistant. So this is the place where we need to give prompts and we need to interact with the agent and we need to develop this application. So on the left hand side, we can see that we can see the list of all the files that we have developed. So I have currently created a application where I'm using React for the front end and Node.js for the back end and server. So this is the source file, and we can see all the pages built in React, and then for the backend, I have imported all the Node modules, and we have all the package JSON. Everything is created. So if we need to manually change any file, we can just click on that, and then the code will open, and we can modify anything that we need. There's a section like this here, console, where we can debug, where we can check the logs, and we can see how the app is running. The web view is basically the window where we can see the applications presence in the web. We can see how it works uh, in how it works in the internet and how it works in the browser. And database, if we have connected to the database, we'll be able to see the data. Currently I'm using a free version, and this is not available in the free version. So if we have a paid version, we will also be able to connect to database and store the data in the database. So let me quickly go to the application. We just need to The application is all developed, and we just need to run the application. So as I said, in console we can see what's happening. We can see that the application is open. I will move to web view. We can see that it's still loading, and yeah, this is the application basically. So we need to in order to get a better view, we can just click on this, and we can copy the URL and go to a new tab and paste it. So let's just wait for the application to come. Yeah, so we can see that this is a completely built application that is developed in Replit, and we can see how seamless it is, and we can see that this is a user. Once we log into the user, we have it profile settings and log out, and we can see different pages. Like one is the dashboard is where we get every information about our budget tracker application. The main important feature of this application is where we need to maintain the budget and where we need to add transactions. We can add expense and we can add income both. So first I will add an expense. So I will say it's $100 for food, and the payment method is cash, and then I'm going to add the expense, and we can see the message popping up where the expense has been added. We can see that the expense is added. Now let's add an income. So I'm adding an income and its salary and it's through bank transfer, and I'm going to add the income, and we can see that the income is added up here. So now we can also make a budget management is basically how much we want to spend on separate stuffs. So like for housing, I have budget of 900 per month. For food I have allocated budget of $500 per month, and for transportation I have allocated $200 per month, and then for entertainment I have allocated $150 per month. So we can create new budget, we can create any category, we can say like we can add utilities and what's our budget. Let's put 500, and the budget period is monthly. It's simple, just need to create a budget, and we can see that the utilities has been created. And then bills and utilities, this is we are yet to add the um, bills. Like once we pay any bill, we can just put whatever it is, electricity, gas and everything, we can just add, and we can add the bill here, so that we can keep the track of the bills. And then this is saving goals. So in case we are everyone needs to save money, so we are if we are saving any money for um, any specific task like vacation or need new laptop or emergency fund, we can just allocate that one as well. We can add goal and we can start putting up money in this. And then we are also developing we are also developing the reports. So this gives us how much we are spending and how much our income is and what our savings trend is. So these reports will help us to manage our finance in a much better way, and this app will come in handy for maybe personal use or family or at home. And everything is built in Replit. So we can see that how seamlessly we can build app, and just by giving prompts and making use of the AI, and everything works seamless. So if you have paid version, we will also be able to connect this to the database, and all the data will be stored. And it would be very good to have a budget tracker application such that a personal application for ourselves. So this is the application. And then I would also like to talk about other tools and deployments. So if you have paid version, it is simple to deploy. We just need to select deployment, and once we have a paid version, we can just click deploy, and it will have auto scale. So suppose if you're running the application based on the users, it will scale up and scale down. And then database, as I mentioned, we can connect to any database that we want. And then there is a section here. This allows us to connect this application with external tools. One is GitHub. So I have already used GitHub. Everyone, we all have a GitHub account, and if we need to push this to a GitHub account, we can do it just by clicking this option and creating a repository and push it to the GitHub. It is that simple and effective. So that's all for the presentation. Thank you.
Building on that, let's get a quick overview of how all these tools stack up feature wise. This matrix gives us an at a glance comparison. You can see a Replit AI shown here in the first column. Checks many boxes. It offers advanced code generation, multi-file context, full backend support, integrated deployment, and team collaboration. It's aiming to be a comprehensive solution. Now look across the rows. Notice how other tools specialize. If visual editing is crucial, Lovable, Tempo Labs, and Vercel stand out, while Replit and others don't offer this. For backend support, Replit, Windsurf, Bolt, and Cursor offer full capabilities, whereas Lovable uses Supabase specifically, and Vercel is purely UI focused. Integrated deployment is another key difference, available in Replit, Lovable, Bolt, and Vercel, but notably absent in Windsurf and Cursor, which focuses more on the coding environment. Nearly all offer some form of GitHub integration, which is standard now, and importantly, most have a free tier. Though the capabilities vary significantly, as we'll see in the next slides. The key takeaway here is Replit's breadth versus the targeted specializations of the others, particularly around UI, visual editing, and deep code understanding. Of course, features are not the only part of the story. Let's talk about cost. How do these platforms structure their pricing? Replit AI uses a base subscription of $15 to $25 per month, usage based cost for its advanced AI features like agent and assistant. This means cost can climb depending on how heavily you rely on these specific tools. Contrast that with Lovable, Tempo Labs, and Vercel. They primarily use tiered models based on usage limits. Messages per day for Lovable, processing tokens for Tempo, or credits for Vercel. You pay more for higher limits. Cursor offers great value with flat $20 per month pro tier for unlimited core features. On the other hand, Windsurf uses a freemium model, giving you a good start with free credits. Now that we have seen features and price, let's highlight the core strengths and weaknesses. Starting again with the Replit AI, its measure strength is being that all in one platform: IDE, AI, deployment, collaboration, especially good for full stack work, teams, and education. The weakness potentially uses cost, the fact that AI agent isn't perfect yet, and being tied to a Replit cloud environment. Now, quickly looking at the competitors, Lovable shines for fast, beautiful UI prototyping, but struggles with complex backend logic. Windsurf excels with superior code understanding across large code bases, but has a steep learning curve. Tempo Labs is fantastic for visual React development, but it's React focused only, I guess. Vercel is great for generating UI components quickly, but it only does UI. Cursor is powerful for deep code analysis and error fixing, but less suited for building entire apps from scratch. And Bolt offers simple, fast prototyping, but suffers from limited public info and may lack depth. Finally, how do these strengths and weaknesses translate into performance and ease of use? In terms of speed, if you need rapid prototypes, especially UI focused ones, a Lovable, Bolt, and Vercel are often the fastest. For efficient full stack development integrated with deployment, Replit AI is strong. If you are looking to accelerate work on existing code, Cursor and Windsurf shine. When it comes to the quality of code, generated code, and Windsurf and Cursor are frequently praised for their accuracy and contextual awareness, with Cursor adding error correction. Tools like Lovable, Vercel, and Tempo Labs produce good UI code. Replit AI generates good general code but might need more supervision on complex tasks. And the learning curve, Lovable, Vercel, and Bolt are generally the easiest to pick up. Replit, Tempo Labs sit in the middle, especially if you know Replit or React already. The most powerful tools, Cursor and Windsurf, naturally come with a steeper learning curve to master their advanced features. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Let's wrap things up by exploring how you can keep learning and growing with Replit even after your first project. If you enjoy learning through videos, the official Replit YouTube channel is a great place to start. They post tutorials, demos, and tips for using Replit more efficiently. For a more in-depth look at Replit Agents, one of Replit's newer AI features, I recommend personally checking out Corbin Brown's video. He breaks down exactly how to use it in a very beginner-friendly way. And beyond videos, we have the Replit's Community Hub. This is where you can discover template projects, get inspiration, and see what other developers are building. It's also a great way to connect with others and share your own work. Now, moving from learning to applying, Replit supports you through every phase. Learn the basics, practice with daily challenges, master your skills through hands-on project, and then earn by taking on real-world freelance style tasks. The Replit Bounties platform is where the last step happens. Developers can find paid projects with bounties starting around $150 and going as high as around $1,000 or more. Top contributors on the platform can even earn over $5,000 a month. So it's a fantastic way to gain real experience while building a strong coding portfolio. So, to sum up, whether you're watching tutorials, exploring community projects, or picking up paid work, Replit gives you everything you need to keep moving forward. Thank you so much for listening, and we can't wait to see where Replit takes you next.